Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot bonus content. We're going through all of the stages one last time, like you might have noticed in the first bonus content, and the second one. But we are still not done with that. After completing the first two islands with at least a sapphire relic, and some of them even better, we're also going to try to do the same on the third island, which is going to start off with heavy machinery, a stage that requires 2 minutes and 20 seconds for the worst of the 3 relics. But of course, we are going to try to do better. 136 will actually give us platinum relic in this one. And if we're lucky, we are able to do so. Time to get started yet again. It would be nice if I get the first attempt at some point. I've not been able to do that in a while. I don't mind. All of these attempts that fail will only help me in later ones, of course. Help me perfect my run. Learn all of the obstacles. Stuff like that. This stage is not per se a very complicated one. Do need to make sure I land on the platform, of course. Oh. Did not really plan on jumping besides that robot, but I'll take it. No matter. I don't really count on taking a lot of time in this one. As I always consider one of the easier stages in the game, despite it being the first one of Island 3. Oh! Ow! That was of course not what I was going for. Oh, yeah, of course, the type of enemy I cannot jump on. Let's go around you. Oh, I broke one of the time crates already. Actually flinched an enemy into it. Something that's going to be hell in the darkness stages. Happens a lot in those stages as well, of course. Aku Aku, thank you. Going down. Yeah, that was synced correctly. I was able to run through it. Going fine so far. I could actually go on immediately, but I also like to have this time crate if you don't mind. Oh, camera, come on. Follow me, please. Jump. Jump. Don't want to hold the jump button for too long. Don't have to go jumping maximum height here. Skip out of the crate. I'm already here, so only would have wasted too much time. 157, which is good enough for sapphire. It was not a perfect run, I know, but it was not per se a bad one either. I was really close to gold, by the way, I see on my notes. It was also 157, but that was lower in the 157, so I got a bit unlucky when it comes to that borderline, it looked like. However, I'm not going to try again. I'd like to move on to the more difficult stage, where I'm probably going to need a lot more time. Cortex Power is probably not going to be one of them. A very long stage if you're going for 100%, but not per se if you're going for just clearing it. Let's try this again. Need to get that route down again. Avoiding all of the enemies is not per se a problem here. You just quickly go towards the end, take that one Aku Aku at the beginning. And you usually don't get in a whole lot of trouble. 39 seconds should be pretty easy to do here, if I need to be honest. Playing for half a minute, almost perfectly. It should be doable here. Still one more time crate coming up, of course. Ow! That hurt. This one, yeah, that's going to be gold. No matter, also going to be fine. 41-22. That's gold. Awesome. Pretty short stage, like I said. Getting platinum requires absolute perfection. That's a bit tricky, I guess, but almost perfect. Getting you gold. That's also something I can sign up for. First gold of the day. Still have not seen any platinum yet. So far, our score is 1 sapphire, 1 gold for this episode. Generator room. 122 for sapphire. And gold is going to be 1.8. Platinum, 59 seconds. Ooh. Tricky. Ooh, awesome. First time I was able to do that correctly. Immediately continue walking. Perhaps even try to go for platinum because of doing that first TNT crate perfectly. Ooh. 2 Aku-Akus. I should be able to take some risks now. Not going to care about the enemies, therefore. At least 3 seconds. Oh, dang it, stupid platform. Already at 40 seconds, man. I have the feeling I'm only halfway through yet, so... Definitely don't have to count on platinum here. Let's go for gold. 1.8. I'm not gonna go for that 1 second if you don't mind. Not per se because of the hit, but I'm probably going to waste a second just getting on that platform. And that's something I don't want. These platforms are way too slow. No, this is going to be sapphire, unfortunately. Man, I didn't really have the feeling I actually wasted a lot of time in some parts. I did waste some time, I know, but a lot more than I actually imagined. There's probably a shortcut I have not heard of in this stage. Pretty far away from even gold. So sapphire is what I'm going for this time around. However, the next stage is going to be one of the easier stages in the game. Despite it being an Item 3 stage, it was already surprising enough. This one actually gives you a colored gem. But even for the time attack, this one shouldn't be too difficult. 116 for sapphire. And it's going to be 55 seconds for platinum, I see. Attempt number 1. Usually the one I need in order to get to learn the level. Okay, here's another crate. I can easily gotten if I don't miss it. Let's just keep going. Learn about the rest of the stage, of course. 23. Great, this one is in the bottom, easily gotten. I have 2 hits for my Aku-Aku, so I should be able to just run through all of these pinstripes at the end. The moment the barrels start bouncing. Don't have to care about being hit. Because I've got hits to spare. So far I'm not even hit yet, so that's perfect. Make the ending really easy. I can just run and keep on running. Also get this 3, of course. This 2. My final hit on this final part. Gold. It is going to be because I'm going to go for 58 seconds. Alright. Not per se bad. First attempt and already getting gold. I think that is something I can agree with. Not per se perfect, but good enough. Especially considering it was a first try. Toxic waste, 58 seconds, second gold of today. 2 gold, 2 sapphire. We're going to move on. One of the first really difficult stages in this game to do. I think the 128 for Sapphire is already going to be a challenge. That already looks really strict for a stage where I need to play carefully. Playing fast is something I really don't dare doing. You don't get any checkpoints after all. And there I go again. Of course. Oh, almost forgot about the clock. I need so many tries for this stage that I at some point just simply forget to pick up the clock. It's going to take all night. Not even caring about platinum or gold anymore. Just reaching the end is already tricky enough in the stage where you don't get any checkpoints. Doing this fast. I definitely salute you if you're able to do that. Not just able to complete the stage without any checkpoints, but also be able to do it quick enough to get platinum here. Then you're really a pro player if you're able to do that. Well beyond my capabilities. Or perhaps not per se outside of my capabilities, but outside of my patience. I don't have the patience to actually keep on trying this endlessly. However, I do need to bring up the patience to reach the end at some point. Yeah, this one. Bam! This is wait for you, Mr. Turtle. Or tortoise. Officially it's a tortoise, of course. I know. You don't have to tell me. Well, this one's going fine. Yeah. There we go, 126, 93. Like I predicted, I'm barely even able to get Sapphire. Even Sapphire was getting close. Cutting it really close. 128 it was, of course. But at least we have it. Luckily, in the end, it didn't take too long. I think it was attempt number 8 or something. That could have been worse. I'll take this one. Slippery climb. Once again, I think the fact that you need to do this one without checkpoints is going to make it the most difficult. 330 for Sapphire. Now that is what I'm aiming for. In these tricky stages, I'm not going to even dare to look at the platinum times. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can get gold. But I'm definitely not going to go try doing this one perfectly. It's only going to end up me dying way too many times. Until I run out of patience. Let's just use this first attempt. Get to know the stage again. I'm still not too familiar with this game, of course. I've not played this game a whole lot. These stages I don't know from memory. Oh yeah, this part. Oh! Feels a bit risky. But I can keep going. I can explore more of the stage. Yeah, this part I can also do without pausing. Then we get the vertical section. This one you need to time correctly. Jump on the bird the moment the platform is coming down, otherwise you're not able to get it. Platforms do have a tendency to go out of sync. But so far it was going fine. Hit. Yeah, this is not really the kind of stage where you can use that extra hit. This is definitely more of a platforming stage than a stage where you're trying to avoid getting hit. Platforms, the non-circular platforms. Well, there is a set pattern in them, so need to remember that one. Go. Aku I'm not going to care about, although I need to wait for the platforms anyway. Ooh. 2 seconds, I see over here. And we finish off with 236. Oh, that's gold already. Awesome. Let's go see. We needed... Oh, 3 minutes? Really? Gold was 3 minutes. Got that pretty easily then. Well below the required time for that. Platinum was 226. Was also not too far away from that. But let's just move on with the lights out. 131. Okay. That I should be able to do. This stage is a speedrunning stage no matter what, even in a normal way, so... Let's just see. Reds have returned. And sometimes they're not there. For some reason, the moment you take them out in one of your attempts, and if you retry, they're going to be gone still. It's really weird. Then after a couple of tries, they will actually respawn again, as you can see. If you're able to see. Because if I start doing things like that... Well, perhaps I don't have to retry, because I have been able to reach the platform. Alright, finally. Took way longer than it should have, but at least it was worth it, because 1 minute 4:89 is good enough for platinum. Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, 1 minute 6 was the platinum time. I see. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to stay in the dark, I'm afraid. This one being a lot more difficult. 2 minutes 28 seconds. This one being even more difficult than the previous one. And that one already took me 10 tries, I think. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to this one. I really hate this platform. The only out of sync platform in the entire 2 stages. Oh, come on. Oh. Looks like I can keep going. Spider, and I ran out of juice. Help! Oh, I see juice. How am I still going this attempt? Oh, I don't really dare to actually do anything anymore. I've reached the end. And it's even a platinum one. I shouldn't even have reached the end in this one. I deserve to die twice in this one. And I even get platinum. 141. Well, this is the one I'm most proud of, I think. After so many tries. Failing halfway through every single time. This I'll take. Jaws of Darkness is our next one. I'm getting tired a little bit because I've been recording all evening already. Because of all of the failed attempts and stuff like that. However, I'd like to fit one more in this episode and call it a day. Jaws of Darkness. We are aiming for 221. And perhaps even better if I get lucky again. The stage is not per se difficult. It just requires a bit of luck. Even more so than Fumbling in the Dark. The stage is never really that difficult, I feel. It just is really long. Doing the entire stage perfectly, that's usually where the difficulty comes from. It's unlike the previous stages, not a single jump that you make in this stage that's actually really difficult. All of them are doable, it's just a lot of them. Yeah, these ones we actually need to wait. Trying it a couple of times, I'm not able to get past there immediately, at least not without sacrificing my hit. I'd like to keep that one for an even trickier part later on. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought I knew the pattern of this thing. Not gonna go for the platform. That's the longer route. I want to go this way. Ouch, by the way. But we are still alive. Snake in the crates. Three. Still on schedule for gold, I see. Got an extra hit, and I'm not afraid to use it. Alright, let's go for 149. That's indeed good enough for gold. Was already able to see it the moment I entered the final corridor. I think this is going to be good enough for this episode. Going for entire Island 3 in one episode is impossible. At least with the time that I'm going for. So I think this is a good place to call it a day. In the next episode I have got something special planned after all. So we need to have some room extra when it comes to that. See you folks next time when we finish off Crash Bandicoot, the first game. Treecks out, and thank you all for watching.